You know by now the rules of the question and answer session that Yusuf Estes would prefer. So in this case, let's first have the question from the brother's side. From there. I'll be live in action. That should stop you from the question and answer, please.
Wait, they see this on YouTube.
Yes, please. Assalamu alaikum.
My name is Gabriel. I'm a Christian.
And your occupation is what it is?
I'm a business person.
Sure.
Okay, I was invited to this confession by a friend. And I came here because it was called a peace confession. But I found this booklet that said something about Yusuf. It was written that raised as a strong Christian, educated in Texas, New York City. He became very successful, owning music stores, television shows, and was a music minister and preacher of the Bible. So I want to ask you, sir, as a preacher of the Bible, what was the reason or the point or the truth that you found in Islam that led to your conversion as a strong Christian and preacher of the Bible?
This is a beautiful question. Because there's lights in my eyes, I don't know exactly where you are. Can you hold up your hand?
Right here, sir.
There you are. I'm sorry. Now I see it. Your name is Gabriel?
Yes, sir.
In Arabic, it's Jibril. That's the angel I was talking about. So we're very happy to have you with us today. It's a pleasure to have you with us. And it's a pleasure for you to ask such a question in such a nice way.
I'm privileged to ask you that question.
I wish I was there. I could give you a big hug. Because when I was a Christian, see, I wasn't nice like you. You're nice. I was tough, you know. Because I thought I had to save the world, I'm going to go out and preach a message, and, you know, I'm still a little white though, don't get me wrong, but not near as bad as I was. What I found, and this is important to know, what I found was in my Bible first. What I found was in my Bible first. Because I used to travel with a lot of the so-called preachers of Christianity. And some of the ones that I traveled with, they don't represent real Christianity, by the way, but I traveled with them, and I learned that I couldn't trust them. Especially when they would pick up the Bible and say, the Bible says, the Bible says. And afterwards I would say, it didn't say that. They said, who cares as long as the people think so. And so it bothered me so much that I started trying to really read and understand many different translations of the Bible. But they didn't match. So I said, obviously, you know, translation is not the real thing. I need to learn Koine Greek. I knew that the Latin, I'd already studied Latin, and I knew that the Vulgate was only a translation of Koine Greek anyway. So when I went to the Koine Greek, it was hard. That was really hard, because those characters, they're confusing, you know. I don't know if you know Greek, but it's weird. Greek to me, anyway. Then I come to know that, oh, by the way, actually Jesus' language was a form of Hebrew called Aramaic. A form of Semitic language called Aramaic. And I had no clue what that was. So I tried to learn Hebrew. Now all along the way I'm taking, okay, enter in your Bible. I don't know if you know what that is. That's when you have the word in English, and under it'll have the word in Koine Greek, and you can look it up. Now, people like al-Maa'idah, Rahimahullah, and Dr. Zakir Naik, they have these giant computer brains, okay? I don't have that. Giant computer brains, they can process all this stuff in their head. And I have traveled with Zakir many times, and I have to tell you, he can really do that any time. But this is not my subject.